How's it going, Coach? How's it going, Coach Javi? How's it going, Coach Javi? How you doing, man? Hope you're okay. How's it going, everyone? Coach Javi here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a little bit of a series. You guys have seen the training videos. You guys know what I'm about. We are going to start doing a lot more consistent training sessions with George and myself. I'm going to try to come out of retirement a little bit, get back into shape. And Georgie is doing this for his pre-preseason fitness because we're going to start preseason in about 3 months. Georgie's gonna try and get back into it because it's been a while since we've actually done some consistent training after the season was over. So we're gonna start it off. We're gonna try and hit 2 sessions a week. So you guys are gonna be seeing 2 training sessions a week. Hopefully, if we can manage to get ourselves out of bed and onto the field at Keyworth here. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm here, I made it.
Okay, so to start off this series for today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a voiceover. So I'll be breaking down the exercises. I'll break down the entire session, why I chose each exercise, and what I'm hoping that Georgie and I get out of each one. So we started off with a little speed and agility warm-up. Typically, I let Georgie do his own warm-up. I do my own. We make sure we get enough stretches in, but because it was so cold and because it's been a while since we've done this, I wanted to incorporate something a little bit more organized. And then obviously in between each exercise, anytime we have a rest, if we want to get a little bit of an extra stretch, we can do that as well. Don't overlook the warm-up exercise, the one without the ball, because the last thing you want to do is end up like Coach Javi pulling hamstrings left and right because he never stretched when he was a player growing up. So it's very, very important, especially as you get older. You'll really understand how important it is to get a proper stretch. And speed and agility exercises are great to incorporate at the beginning of a training session because they'll warm you up and they'll also focus on improving other areas, which are very important to the game.
Hello, brand new tag? What is this? You need some goals? Yeah, I'm on my way.
So with it being so long since Georgie and I have done a proper training session, especially Georgie, who has been out since October, so it's been 2 months. He hasn't really done anything. He's probably a little bit out of shape, which is okay. It was a long season and he wanted his own rest time. We decided to just start with a very, very light intensity session. So today's session is going to be very, very simple. It's not going to be very complicated. There's probably going to be very little movement throughout the entire session, but we're just focusing on a lot of touches, making sure that Georgie starts feeling comfortable with the ball again, making sure that he feels the contact with the ball, his foot, and different parts of his body, just getting used to it, getting back into the swing of things. And then obviously as we continue to do the sessions, we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. We're going to make it a little bit more high intensity, and we'll really start to push him as he gets into the pre-season. So right now, again, this is the pre-preseason, so there's no rush for him to get into tip-top shape. We want to make sure that he's peaking at the right time. So we got plenty of time, and the sessions are going to be overwhelmingly focused on touch. So a lot of these exercises are very, very basic. We do these because you can never get too good for the basics. A lot of the young players get bored with doing these simple exercises. They want to do all the fancy footwork. They want to do all the advanced exercises. But even at the professional level, especially at the professional level, you'll notice that players do lots of touch exercises to get warmed up, and because it'll just make you even more comfortable with the ball. So make sure that you're not just doing it with your right foot or your left foot, but you're using both feet because you want to make sure that your weak foot can catch up to your strong foot and there's not a big difference. The first few exercises, there's very little movement. It's just a lot of touch variations. And then you'll see as we go into the different variations of the exercises, we're going to incorporate a little bit more movement. Some reaction exercises where I might call out a number. We have to go around that cone and then come back into the middle and play the pass again. And then some sequences where it might be you have to receive in the middle, one touch pass, go out to the side, back up, receive it across the other cone. Things like that are starting to be a little bit more complex. Still very, very simple, but not as basic, and a little bit more movement, because now that we're starting to get warm throughout the session, we can incorporate a little bit more movement, get the legs going, and start focusing on some exercises that might tire Georgie and I out a little bit. Again, we're not doing fitness exercises, but we're doing exercises that are going to get us moving. Something that's a little bit more realistic to the game, because obviously you're never just going to be standing around receiving the pass at the exact same spot. You're going to be moving around. After you pass, you're going to make a different type of movement. So that's what we're going to focus on. The thing I like about just putting 4 cones in a box is that there's so many different variations. There's so many different things that you can do. All you have to do is get creative. There's really no right or wrong way as long as you're focusing on getting touches with different parts of your foot and you're receiving passes at different distances. So you'll see in this one, for example, there's a few passes that are a little bit closer, and then Georgie has to back up, and now we have to play a pass that's a little bit longer. So now he has to adjust the weight of the pass as well as I do, and we're focusing on our movements and where we are in relation to the cones so that we can take a good touch forward, take a good touch to the side, and then be in a good position to play the next pass. After that, we incorporated some hurdles and one of those little poles on the ground. It's another exercise that you guys have seen. If you guys have ever watched my channel, I've done this a million times. One of my go-to exercises because it incorporates the tactical component of passing and moving. After every single pass, there's a little bit of a movement, whether it's off to the side over a hurdle or out in front over the pole. We're not just standing in the same spot, but we're moving.
More, just look at my passing.
Good job. Yep.
Look at that.
Yep.
Perfect.
Switch
No
back.
bouncing.
Now jump over. Yep. Remember, you gotta lead with the front foot. Yep. Yep. Get it. Good. Good. Now the other one.
Don't you always lead with the front foot? Can you lead with the back foot?
Yeah.
All of these exercises, you guys can switch up the times. You can go for as long as you'd like, depending on where the player is and the intensity of the session. If it's an initial session like the one that I'm doing with Georgie right now, where it's our first session, we're only doing this for about 30 seconds, and I'm giving him about 30 seconds of rest time while I do the exercises. If I was focusing on Georgie's fitness levels, then I might go for maybe a minute or a minute and a half, and then only give him 15 to 25 seconds for a rest because I want to push him a little bit. But again, because this is a pre-preseason session, we're taking it easy and we're just focusing on the touches. Another one of my go-to exercises right here, we have 3 agility poles at the back and 2 mannequins at the front. This is a progression that, again, you can switch up the variation, but the one that I found that I like the most is very simple. It's the back poles. You take it around the pole and pass it back twice, and then when you get to the front, the mannequins, you just do 1 touch on each side with both feet. So as you guys can see, both of us are moving, both of us are working, but obviously the one that's working by the mannequins and the agility poles is the player who's working a little bit harder.
One more. There. One more. More, you gotta commentate on this.
Got it. Hold on, I'm on my way.
No, not just out loud. Not.
Go ahead, you can commentate, Moy. Watch this absolute perfection right here.
All right, we see Javi getting
Yeah.
ready. He calls for the ball. Great call. Look at the movement. Look at the movement. He's prepared. He's prepared. Oh, he's running up. Got it. Look at that. He's always 1 step ahead. That's what you got to do, boys and girls. Stay 1 step ahead. Oh, don't choke up on the ball like that, all right? Oh, you got to be quicker than that. He's got to be ready. There we go. That's the Javi we know, all right? That's the Javi we know. Look at that. He's moving. He's moving. Oh, he's letting the commentator get into his head now. He's smiling. But as you can see, he continues focusing on the ball, calling for the ball every time.
Yep.
He's good. He's ready. Look at that. Yep. He knows when he wants it, when he doesn't. Georgie's helping him out. He's waiting for him. Yup. Wow. Good weight. He's holding the ball really well. Oh, he's getting closer. Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Good. 1 touch. Yes. 1 touch.
Yep.
You see, he's switching left and right. Good.
Yep.
He doesn't just use one. He's practicing with both.
Yeah.
Why? Because you have to be natural with both. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Yes.
Yep.
If you want to see Kitman Moy do this, I want you guys to blow up this video. 1,000 comments saying Kitman Moy, and Kitman Moy will do it. Also, follow him on Instagram. He's trying to get up to 600 followers. All right? If he gets to 600 followers by the end of the year, he will do a champion grind giveaway. Remember, the 600 followers have to be at Instagram Kitman Moy.
After that, Kitman Moy was nice enough to get in goal, put the gloves on, and just stand in goal. Pretty much just a mannequin because he's not an actual goalkeeper, and he said he was too cold to actually dive around. Much better goalkeeper or an actual goalkeeper would make this a lot harder, but because it's Kitman Moy, we're just looking at hitting it in the spot where he's not in, and it should go in. So a very simple exercise. We just receive it on one side of the pole, pass it back one touch, open up, and then dribble through the cones before we take a shot on Kitman Moy. So we're looking to not just shoot it as hard as we can, but instead just pick a corner, pick a side, and then just slide it into the side. You have to be realistic to what you're training on and what your scenario is looking like. Obviously here, by the time we take the shot, we would be somewhere on like the PK spot, maybe just a little bit further out from that. So we should get a finish almost every single time. If you just pick a corner and you just focus on where you're gonna shoot it, making sure we're not trying to just smash it to smash it, but we're actually putting it in the right spot, and it should go in almost every single time.
All right, okay.
Back in the day.
NHL style. Wait, wait, wait! He comes out of the box! If the ball's super flat, you don't know where it's gonna go. I can't work under these conditions.
After that, we moved on to another simple exercise where we're inside of a box. We numbered the poles off, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoever's passing the ball just calls out a number. You go touch that pole, come back into the middle, reset, get your feet straight, receive a pass, and then try to take the touch inside the box because we're trying to focus on close control, but making sure we're setting ourselves up for the finish. So we did, I think, 2 sets on both sides. We receive it from one side so that we're setting up on our right foot, and then we did another set so that we're set up on our left foot. And like I said, it's very, very important, no matter how bad you are with your weak foot, that you are getting just as many reps, if not even more, because your weak foot is lacking. Pretty simple, very, very light intensity session. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys liked the little quick analysis, quick little breakdown. If you guys did, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll bring it back for the next episode.
These gloves are useless.
Okay, so clearly, as you guys could see, Kitman Moy is not actually a goalkeeper. He was just doing his own session out here by himself, and he decided he wanted to put some gloves on and just stand in the goal and basically just be like another mannequin in the goal. So please, in the comment section, do not just, destroy Moy and make him feel bad and all that, because he's not actually a goalkeeper, he's a kit man, but he was nice enough to jump in goal. Now Kitman thinks that he's big time. All of a sudden he couldn't make a single save, and now he wants to get into the box. And as you guys know, Coach Javi,
Hold up, if you
3
rewind it.
3 years in goal in high school.
If you rewind it, I made a couple
check out my
saves.
highlight video, I'll link it up here.
Also, it's mind games. Javi missed so many of them. I haven't touched the ball since the end of the season.
Nobody has.
Okay, but you guys are professionals. I just usually do the laundry. 3, 4.
2.
1, 2.
Good.
Oh.
More. Face your body this way. Yeah, so you can take a touch. 4.
Oh! Oi.
1.
Whoa. Oi.
Okay guys, so that's it for episode 1 of the pre-preseason series with George, Coach Javi, and Kitman Moy. If you guys liked it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because that really does help out the channel. And I hope you guys also like the little voiceover that I did from the studio. If you guys like that little analysis, I'll continue to do that. If not, we can find different ways to do it. Maybe we can do like a vlog type format as well. It's up to you guys, really. Just leave it in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys are interacting. And that's it for this one. Until next time, and adios, muchachos.